I will teach you preposition, and this will be the concluding part of preposition. But before this, I would like to tell you something about English literature. There is a term thought crime and double speak. What is it? These concepts is found are found in the works of George Orwell and W. Yeats. What is it? George Orwell has written a famous book, 1984. It was published in 1934. In 1934, in that book, George Orwell mentioned Bhopal gas tragedy. As you know, there was a tragedy that is known as Bhopal gas tragedy. It took place in 19. It took place, and he has mentioned it in his book 1994 that was published in 1939. Okay, in the same way, there is another famous writer, W. Yeats. He wrote a famous poem, Second Coming. In that very poem, he mentions Second World War, and that work was published in 1920. Okay, so both both books or both creations, both works tell us about future. Okay, as you know, George Orwell has written Animal Farm 1984. In 1984, he mentions Bhopal gas tragedy that was published in 1939. Okay, 1934, and Second Coming that was written by W. Yeats. In that he mentions Second World War. He published this book, this creation in 1920, but Second World War took place in 1939. They forecast Second World War or Gopal Gastry very earlier. That's why it is called double speak or thought crime. Okay, now let us come straight to the point. Today, I will start you. I will start the lesson in which you will get the wrong use of preposition. We should be careful regarding wrong use of preposition. It is important for academic level and also for competitive level. Okay, now let us start. If I say he sits under the shade of a tree, this is wrong sentence. Don't use under. He sits in the shade of a tree. Okay? Don't say he sits under the shade of a tree. He sits in the shade of a tree. If you have copy, pen, you should write it. Okay? Now next, write with ink is wrong to say. If you are saying I am writing with ink, this is wrong. What should you say? I am writing in ink. Okay? I am writing in ink. Shine with ink. This is wrong. You should say shine in ink. Okay. Now this is very common sentence. I am telling you. Sita was married with Rama. This is wrong sentence. Sita was married to Rama. Be careful. Don't use Sita was married with Rama. Sita was married to Rama. Another is China is in the north of India. This is wrong. Don't use in. China is to the north of India. This is correct sentence. Okay. Suppose you are saying met I met I met a person in the way. This is wrong to say. You should say I met a person on the way. Okay. Second thing, you should know that if you are it's a, you just simply make mistake. If you have to say he is good in English, this is wrong to say. He is good at English. Okay. You are weak in mathematics. It is wrong to say you are weak at mathematics. Okay. Suppose you have to write a letter and you have to send. So if you say send the letter on an address, this is wrong to say. Send the letter to an address. Don't use on, use to. Okay. Suppose someone is asking you what is the time in your watch. This is wrong sentence. Don't use in, use by. What is the time by your watch? Okay. Okay. Suppose the teacher enters the classroom. He says open book on a particular page, then this is wrong to say. We should say, a teacher should say, open the book at a particular page. Don't use on a particular page. Use at a particular page. Okay. Suppose you bought some chocolates and you are saying divide these chocolates among two. This is wrong to say. Divide these two chocolates between two. Two is used, so we should use here between. Okay. If you are saying divide between many the chocolates, this is wrong to say. Divide among many. As I taught you earlier, between a use for two and among a use for more than two. I have also taught you the rules of among it. Okay. Now look here. If you say I have been working here since the last 3 days. Again, listen the sentence. I have been working here since the last 3 days. This is wrong to say. For the last 3 days. Okay. Yeah. Since and for are used in present perfect or perfect continuous tense. It may be present perfect, past perfect, or future perfect, past perfect continuous. Okay, this is future perfect continuous. So, as you know, I taught you earlier, since is used to denote point of time, for is used to denote period of time. Okay, so here we will use for. Okay, so suppose I am teaching you. If I say I have started to teach you for 3 o'clock, this is wrong to say. I have started to teach you since 4 o'clock or since 3 o'clock. Okay, this is point of time. Okay, now listen to me another sentence. Suppose I am telling you I am pleased from you. This is wrong to say. I am pleased with you. Okay, because if there is person, we will use with. Okay. Now, one thing I would like to tell you, this is very common use prefer. Prefer. I don't use then. I prefer coffee to tea. Means you like coffee, don't you? I prefer coffee then tea. This is wrong to say. I prefer coffee to tea. Okay. Now, if you say I talk with Ram, this is wrong to say. I talk to Ram. Okay. Don't use with. No. Equated from a charge. This is wrong to say. Equated of a charge. Okay. Suppose the guilty person is equated of a charge. Don't use from. If someone says our examination begins from from 10 o'clock, it is wrong to say our examination begins on on Monday, on Tuesday. Okay, or our examination begins from Monday. This is wrong to say our examination begins on Monday. Okay. Okay. Now, if you have to say, I am going to jump in the river, this is wrong to say, I am going to jump into the river. As I taught you earlier, I taught you where will you use in and into. I taught you earlier. Suppose your teacher gives you some work to do and he says, translate the sentences from English to Hindi. Okay, this is wrong to say. Translate the sentence from English into Hindi. Don't use to, use into. Okay. Now, if you say, I am lying upon the table. This is wrong to say I'm lying on the table. Okay. So there is a person he wants to climb. Okay. Don't use climb on a tree. Then what will you climb? Climb a tree or climb up a tree. He climbs a tree. It is right. He climbs up a tree. It is right. But don't say he climbs on the tree. Okay. If you have to say I dived in the river, this is wrong to say I dived into the river. Okay. Now, one thing, thirst of knowledge, it is wrong to say. Gautam Buddha has thirst of knowledge, it is wrong to say. Gautam Buddha has thirst for knowledge. Thirst for knowledge. Okay. Okay. Ashamed from, this is wrong to say. He says ashamed from my behavior. It's wrong to say. So he says ashamed of my behavior. Okay. Suppose there is a glass. I told you to break it into pieces. It is wrong to say. Break two pieces. Two pieces. Okay. In this way, we should use it. Okay. Now, if you are going to congratulate your friend, how will you say? If you say congratulate you for his success, it is wrong to say. Congratulate your friend on his success. Okay. Don't use for. Suppose someone saying I'm going to congratulate you of your for your success. It is wrong to say congratulate someone someone on his success. Don't say for. Okay. Some, sometimes anybody says love with music. Okay. You should love with music. This is wrong to say. There is love for music. Okay. So it is all about that. And suppose there is a glass of water. You say the glass is full of water. Full with water. It's wrong to say the glass is full of water. Okay. So, so these are the common mistakes that we make, we do. So try to avoid it. Try to get rid of this problem. Okay. So these are commonly used, and you should be careful. Okay. Now, as I told you earlier, I will teach you preposition, I will also teach you phrasal verb also. Okay. Now listen to me. These are commonly used. Give, as you know the meaning, and give, if there is different preposition after give, it has different meaning. Give up. Give up means to leave or drop or quit. I gave up smoking. Okay. Now, give in. It means yield. John gave in some money to the poor. Okay. Give way, to fall or break. The empire gave away after the death of king. Okay. Give away, to distribute. Give away these gifts to children. Give out, to announce. The speaker gave out the new bill. Okay, I'm just going to make it short. Okay, give up, it is commonly used to live. I gave up smoking. Okay. Give away, to distribute. Give away this gift to children. Give out, to announce. The speaker gave out the new bill. Okay. So in this way we can use it. Now, hit, H-I-T, hit upon means to think suddenly. The news hits upon my mind. Okay. Hit against, to strike. The thief hit against the door. Okay. Now under is inquire into. Okay. Means to look into. Okay. To investigate, you can use it. Inquire into means to look into. The officer inquires into the scam. Inquire for, to ask. The passenger inquired for tickets. Okay. Now, as you know the meaning of knock, it is followed by at if someone knocks at your door. The guest knocked at the door. Knock against means to strike. The thief knocked against the door. Knock against the owner. Okay. Live by. Live by simply means some profession. He lives by a job. Live on means on something. He lives on bread. Live for means some person or ideal. He lives for the principle, simple living and high thinking. Live for means some person or ideal. Live in or at is very common. A city or place. I live at Karol Bagh in Delhi. Okay, these are yours. Okay. Now look here. It is very important for the examination point of view. Look after means to take care of. Okay. The old lady looks after her baby. Look over, to examine. The teacher looks over the copies. Look for means to search. He is looking for a job. Look through, to understand thoroughly. Firstly, look through the question paper. Look into means to inquire. The police looked into the incident. Okay. Look upon, to regard. Vaka is the main character of Untouchable of Mulk Rajanand. I have taken this line from that book. Vaka was looked upon as untouchable. Okay. Now I'm telling you two words. Make up, you know, I know. You know the meaning of make up. Make out. What is make out? Make out means to understand. Make out the question. Okay. Make out the problem or question. Okay. That understand the question. Make up means make up, as you know very well. Okay. But I'm telling you, make up means to compensate. It has also the same. It has also the meaning. The government makes up the destruction. Okay. It's okay. No, I'm telling you, oblige to a person. Oblige means thankful. Thankful to a person. I'm obliged to you. Obliged for means thank. Okay. Means I am obliged. I am obliged for your mercy. Okay. It is not person. Okay. Now, put off. Put off means to postpone. The meeting was put off. Okay. Put on means to wear. He put on a new dress. Okay. Put out means to extinguish. Put out the candle, blow out the candle. Okay. It is here. Now, I would like to tell you quarrel with. Okay, means with a man. Ravi quarrels with his sister. Quarrel over means a thing or have dispute. Indo-Pak quarrels over Kashmir. Okay, again I am telling quarrel with a person. Ravi quarrels with his brother. Quarrel over means thing. Indo-Pak quarrel over folk. Okay, now search for means to conduct a search. He is searching for a job. Search after means devotion, effort. A good student should be searcher after God. Okay. Now, take over means control or manage. The officer took over the situation. Take off means to start to launch. The spacecraft took off. Okay. Take in to consider the principal took take into means consider the principal took into the matter. Okay. So these are very commonly used. Something more also. Beg pardon of a person. I beg pardon of you. Beg pardon for something. He begs pardon for his behavior. Okay. Again, I beg pardon of if the person. I beg pardon of you. And if beg pardon for something, he begs pardon for his behavior. Okay. Care for a person that he takes care for his child. Care of a thing. He takes care of the situation. Okay. In this way, uh, you will be able to solve the question. I have given you only the important and commonly used preposition. I think it will help you for examination point of view, for academic level and competitive level also. Except there, it is very lengthy. As I told you earlier, it is very lengthy. It requires your thoughtless level or memory level, whatever you can say. As I told you earlier, okay, students, there are three teaching level: primary level or thoughtless level or remembering level, whatever you can say. After then, in that stage, you have to learn everything. After the understanding level, when a child grows up and he tries to understand everything, that is understanding level. After then, reflective or introspective level, that is the higher level. In that, a student can think, understand, and he can reflect himself. Okay, so it is now it requires your thoughtless or memory level. Okay, I think you will enjoy it. Thank you.